Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Immigration Fridays. I'm your host Prashanthi Vedi, and we're here again to explore the ever-evolving landscape of US immigration. What's on the agenda this Friday? We will be discussing the new $5 million gold card visa proposal by President Trump. Let's go into the details. On February 25th, 2025, President Trump talked about a plan to end EB-5 program and instead introduce a new gold card visa program. And this announcement understandably caused a lot of confusion among the EB-5 investors. What's an EB-5? An EB-5 is an investor visa where you can invest into the US by creating 10 jobs, and depending on where you're investing in an underserved area, there's a certain amount that you need to invest, and in a regular area it's about 1 million that you have to invest. So he wanted to replace this EB-5 investor program and replace it with a gold card visa program. And now to discuss a little bit about what benefits the EB-5 program caused and what is the loss if the EB-5 program is replaced. Based on that data from USCIS, between the time that the EB-5 program was introduced to now, about 6.1 billion investment into various urban as well as rural communities has been done. And this figure will only increase after they put in the data for the last 8 months. So while it's definitely a good idea, and we would welcome such discussion on additional visa programs like the gold card program, where it's easier to get green card without going through the various hoops of the EB-5 program. This should be an additional visa program but should not replace the EB-5 program, because the EB-5 program definitely benefits the economy in the sense that there is not just a requirement that you invest a certain amount of money, but also that you provide at least 10 full-time jobs. Trump initially stated that he would replace the EB-5 investor visa program with the new gold card program, and he would grant permanent resident status to people in exchange for $5 million. But subsequently, the administration suggested that the gold card program would somehow be interconnected with the EB-5 program. The president said that more news will be forthcoming in 2 weeks. It's already been past 2 weeks and we've still not heard anything new about the EB-5 program, so we don't know what the details are and what the procedures are. But we have to understand that Trump is restricted from changing unilaterally changing the EB-5 program or introducing something in place of the EB-5 program. The EB-5 program was created by the Congress in 1990 and was recently codified in the Immigration and Nationality Act via the RIA. So any attempt to eliminate or replace this requires legislative action. So in order to repeal or change an existing law, it has to go through the House, it has to go through the Senate, it has to go through a reconciliation process if the House and Senate pass different bills, and then finally a joint version comes out which both the House and the Senate can agree upon, and then the president has to sign it into law. So this kind of change takes time, and it's not something that happens overnight. It's important to remember that the RIA authorized the Regional Center program through September 30th, 2027. So a new program, it's possible that a new program might replace that EB-5 program after 2027, and they might say that now that the minimum threshold is 5 million instead of 1 million. So that's definitely a possibility. But even that has to be done after congressional action and go through the entire legal procedural process and debate, etc. But what happens to pending applications if the EB-5 program is not reauthorized after 2027? So the investors who file their EB-5 cases before September 30th, 2026, as per the RIA's grandfathering clause, um, they will continue to get their benefit, and their process and their application will continue. So make sure you file your cases before September 30th, 2026. So with that, that's a wrap for this Immigration Friday episode. If you need any kind of legal advice, please reach out to us at my email address prashanti@readyesq.com or at my phone number 212-354-1010. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you again next Friday. Thank you.